folks, and welcome back to another edition of Football Manager New Zealand to the World with Wellington Phoenix. Today we are taking on Newcastle Jets, sorry, in the Hyundai A-League. So let's get into the team selection and see who we have. Now, we have lost Liam Rose to a hernia. He's out to 4 to 5 weeks. So we've brought in Spencer, comes back into the starting lineup. So our lineup today is Singh Sandhu in goal, with Benito again getting the start as fullback on the right, Eugene and Den in the middle, and Thornley on the left. Hull and Lewis in the middle with Spencer and Amanicus on the left, and up front we have Singh and Mao. Charlie Brown makes the subs here. He's going to probably play a half game instead of Mao, and I've also left Shakespeare. It's a bit of a risk because I kind of, I've got Pike, Galloway, maybe a little bit of shuffling needs to be done here, but so risk I am going to take. I was just quite a second to guess myself, but we're going to do that team. We are staying our standard little formation here, as we normally play against Newcastle Jets. So the team shall be submitted, and we will get into the game. So while that's loading up and doing its bits and pieces, it's jibber and jabber time. So we have the lineups there, and match day is Newcastle Jets versus the Phoenix. So let's get into the dressing room. Let's not waste too much more time. I'm going to challenge them. All right, I'm not going to go assertive, but I am going to challenge them and just tell them, to keep our run going, guys. That's good. Another tunnel interview, and we're going to send my assistant because I don't really want to talk about other players. So Mal kicks off. Lewis to Eugene. Goes long, tries to find Mao, who just stood there. Really could have moved a little bit around, made it easier. Thornley with the ball, and that is the end of the kick-off highlight. Back in now, Sandow goes long, goal kick. Headed by Newcastle, brings on Lucas. Lucas goes for goal, and it's wide, thankfully for that. So only early days, 2 minutes into it, but, anything can happen here. Newcastle are currently, I think, 10th. No, 8th going into this match, coming off a 2-0 loss apparently in the last game. So we are favourites going to this, but it doesn't mean anything at the moment. So we're just going to tell them I'm just going to give them a bit of encouragement. Jackson with the ball now for Newcastle. Plays it to Negas, to Clut. Clut finds Duhan. Now he's going to go back to Clut. Goes to Negas. Finds Lucas, but toe jab there, and Hills manages to get the ball, crosses it to Amanicus, who did shit. Well, I don't know what the hell was happening there, and I actually don't know why Hull didn't run the ball. So that's interesting there. Dan's got the ball. He finds Eugene, who goes long and finds Mao. Nicely controlled by Mao. Mao goes for goal, but just completely fluffs the duck on that. Really good opportunity for us there, and first goal, first shot on target. We should have done better with it, because that was just not good enough. So I'm gonna demand some more from these guys, and we'll see how we go. Because Newcastle seem to have the fit there. Lucas beats both central defenders. Thankfully, Singh Sandow is awake and is able to save that for a corner. So, corner now for Newcastle Jets. Cleared by Eugene. Only as far as Nivida. It goes back. Another cross there. Just leave it, lad. Thornley takes the ball. Goes long. Nobody's there, so I don't know what he was going long for. Really could have closed it out. Let's go. I'm just going to make a slight change. I'm going to just get our guys to play it out of defence here. Singh with the ball, nice ball, finds Hull, who crosses straight away almost to Hao Mao. Excellent game, excellent. Well started there by Singh. Found Hull, who did a quick cross, didn't give the defence much time to react, and Mao, using his height finally, is able to get a header and get the ball there. So I'm very happy with that. 1-0 up to the Phoenix. We will maintain our changes though. I am going to look at the passing, mainly for the fullbacks and so the defenders, central defenders, and just want to have them maybe on their short passing. Another free kick there and another goal, this time by Spencer, I believe, from a header. So Spencer Peralta scores. Well done, son. Welcome back to the starting lineup. It's been a while. You've come back from injury, so that was a good, nicely taken free kick by Singh. And just able to just slot that home. So 2 goals just before the half sees us in front. So that's very good. They good reaction to my demand more comment. So can't complain so far. That is good. Okay, we're going to challenge them though. I'm going to go a bit assertive. Keep it up, lads. No, don't let that happen. Don't drop our performance levels. Okay, now I was going to bring on Brown for a half game anyway, even though Mao is playing well. So we're going to drop. Yeah, that's tough. I'm going to do it though. Brown on for Mao. Well done, good play, Mao. Thank you very much, son. But I want to stick with that. I want to give Brown a good half of first team action before I look at bringing him back on later, because he's played a few last couple of weeks in the reserves and also for the youths, just to build that fitness up. So, tackle there on Singh. And this Singh has got a yellow, so we may bring him on anyway. But just the way he set up that goal, in my opinion. So, okay, I was just going to say he's just jumping through hoops there, but he manages to go wide. Their goalkeeper's looking frustrated. That's good. We've struggled with possession. Well, we're doing okay, and that reminds me of something I didn't do. So I just want to... No, we don't. I don't actually want you doing direct passing. I want you... How can I change this? Oh gee, I wasn't going to plan editing. Okay, I want you to... Okay, let's go... I'm going to personalize these. We'll just keep going then. Gee, I'm not going to muck around trying to figure out where the buttons are for all that rubbish. So we're going to keep on going. They're going to just play direct. I guess that's fine. I've just overloaded with the team. Cancel. I don't know what I did. Confirm changes, I guess. So Newcastle now on the attack again. They are playing the one man up front, so we can isolate. Lucas, we could be alright, but he manages to find Dula, who goes wide. He's going to look for the cross in here, and he does, but punched away by Singh, and then it's just a big hoof of attempt by Newcastle there. Kind of just forgetting what to say here at the moment. Yeah. Okay, interesting. So yes, it's Saturday here. I'm recording this. This should be out for Monday. This is part. This should have been a double header yesterday with the Brisbane game, but I've explained due to power cut issues, it's not happened. Yeah. So I'm just chilling again today, really, and just relaxing in my room. And some of you may have noticed that I put a tweet out the other day that I have actually had an offer accepted, which I had already had one, but I've actually gone ahead and the property's gone as unconditional, so it basically means it's mine. I guess there's no way I can get out of it unless probably I die. Who knows? But who are we playing for? We're not playing the best, so we're going to put Galloway on the left. And we'll go from there. That should be our 3 substitutions. So yeah, I did mention in the last video that I'll be planning on the channel update video, but I don't know if I will. I may just put a tweet out or 2, or just update via this for now. But yeah, going into end of this month, July and early August, it's going to be very... I don't know what the stats is going to be. I'm going to try and get ahead with recording, so at least they're going to be out. But it all depends also, because I don't know when I'm going to get internet back hooked up and things like that to the new place, and if I come across any problems. So they slot home a late goal there. Bit of a shame. Just beat the outstretched hand of Sandhu Singh. So, I mean, you know, I want them to, let's take a breather, guys. Let's go a bit more shorter passing too. Let's not play out of defence. Let's go okay. Do not concede here, guys. Why are you suddenly punching the ball away, Sandhu? Okay, so we managed to get that game under control. 2-1 at the end. Should have been probably 2-0, but that's fine. Struggle to perform, Brown. Well, Brown, it will take a while. He'll come back. Brown will come back to town. I think it was a good win. Well done, lads. Good win for us. So that we'll just leave that match there. That works in our favour. It maintains us. What I'll do is I'm just going to have a quick look at the league table here for you guys. Nothing too much, I believe. So yeah, we 2-1 win. Someone wants a clause and Gregory updates, but that's not what we're here for. We're going to have a look at the A League anyway, and just see how we are here. So the games have been played. We've got Adelaide coming up in about 2 weeks. We've got Central Coast. We've got most of the top 4 teams are coming actually in the next few games. If I recall, it's probably Central Coast, Melbourne, and Adelaide in that order. So we have a 5-point gap over Adelaide currently, and a slightly better goal differential. So we have everything's in our favour at the moment. We just need to maintain. So yeah, I do have a plan set. What the game is next that we're going to live com, but depending on how we're going, I may look at changing that up just to highlight some of these top 4 games that we seem to be playing coming up against. So if I go to the schedule for a seat, you see, so okay, we've got Victory, but then we've got Melbourne City, Adelaide, and then there's a little bit of a gap actually to Sydney. So we are actually at the end of the season. I do believe I've planned on the Perth Glory Sydney FC to be the last games of the season. And I think, I'm not sure, maybe another one. But I'll revisit that anyway. I don't have the sheet on me. So that is all for today. We will not do a end of regular season review. I will do a proper end of season review when we get knocked out of the Premier, the final series, I guess, or win it, hopefully. But we're on track at least to do the double in terms of the Premier Plate, as that's what it's called. Alright folks, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I am Parkera. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, hit that like button please guys, and as always, hit that comment button and comment down below and let me know what you're thinking of this series. Of some of my thoughts are coming up. I don't envision much more than probably next season with the Phoenix, to be perfectly honest with you. I may look at leaving in the off season. It's just if I get to double this season, there's not much more for me to do apart from win the FFA Cup, and that generally means jack to most teams. So I may look in the off season at resigning or trying to move on if I can't move on directly. I will see, because it's just with the Phoenix, and I have explained this in detail, especially in the intro video for this club, that we cannot compete in the Asian Champions League. So all we can do is stay at this level. We don't play the highest teams or the better teams that you would get in the Champions League, like from China and things like that. So we don't get a chance for our reputation to go up so much. It's going to be very limited on the A-League reputation. So I have to think about those things offline. I will be making a decision, I guess. Hopefully I'll have a better idea towards the end of the season, going into the pre-season or not. I may just give it one more season, so it's 3 years at the Phoenix, and then we will look at either going to another A-League club so I can have the opportunity to play in the Champions League, or I may look at leaving Oceania and heading off somewhere else. What are your thoughts on that, guys? Do you think it may be time to leave anyway, even though it's only 2 years, especially if we do the double for both, regular season and the overall grand final championship? And maybe suggest places. Where do you think we should go? Do we go maybe look for another job within the A-League and see if we can take that Champions League Or do we look elsewhere? Anyway, I am going to go and leave that thought with you, I think. So let me down in the comments. All right, folks, as always, I've enjoyed this. Hopefully some regularity will come back towards next week. Yeah, and some things like that. So take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching.